Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing something I haven't done in a while. It's a fly tying video, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I want to showcase the pseudo hair minnow. This is a pattern. I'm not going to say I came up with it because I'm sure someone else did, but this is a pattern I kind of taught myself how to do. It's been very effective for me. I've actually caught my first redfish, trout, and jumped my first tarpon with this pattern here. It's a great all-around pattern. Really durable. It's super simple to tie. I never go in the water without one of these in the box. So after I finish tying the fly, I'm going to insert some clips from an outing last weekend where I actually used this fly, threw it around some mangroves, and we have some success so you guys can see the fly in action. And that being said, let's get into the video. Hope you guys enjoy. For this fly, there's only two materials that we're really going to be using, right? We're going to be using olive pseudo hair and white pseudo hair. We're going to be tying this on a size 1 claw hook, and then these are the eyes I use. So as you can see, there's a eye length between the end of the hook eye and the thread. I'm going to put this eye back here. We got the eyes on. My rule of thumb is to put it further back than you think, because we do want plenty of space to tie a little bit of material in front. And obviously we want to be able to whip finish and everything without crowding the eye of the hook. So now you're going to bring your thread to the back of the hook, and we're going to tie in the tail. So we'll tie that in right on the top of the hook shank, like so. And there you go. That tail is that's perfect length. Okay, now we're gonna bring our thread up a little bit. We're gonna do another batch of white pseudo hair on top and then a batch of white on bottom. Okay, so when you're tying in these top strands, for a more natural look, you're gonna want whatever you tie on the top of the hook, right? Any of these pieces, longer than the tail. And really, the pieces here that are at the front should be the longest ones. They're the ones that go the furthest back past the tail. So this, we want at least as long. We're gonna make it a little bit longer than the tail strand we just tied in. So we'll give that a couple securing wraps, like so. And then we'll snip off that excess. Like that. And then we'll flip this guy upside down. We'll get another batch of white pseudo hair. I'm gonna have the hook point split these fibers in half so it's fairly even. Gonna help pull them around. And then we'll line it up so that these strands in the belly are slightly shorter than the tail. Once you got it good at the length you want, you're just going to cinch that down. Alright, and then we just kind of repeat that. So as we go up a little bit, inch up towards the front of the hook, we'll do a batch on top and a batch below. With the eye cause, so bring that in, cinch that down best we can. Hook point, we'll split it down the middle and line it up so it's shorter, like that, and then tie that in right behind the eyes. Cool, and then we're going to trim this excess stuff. That. You could try to trim all that stuff. I'm gonna leave it only because it'll help if there's sometimes a little gap will form there. It'll just help fill the gap. Alright, make sure that that piece reaches all the way to the back, and we'll tie that down. belly piece, same that we've been doing. Shorter than all the previous pieces. Just tie that down in the same spot, like that. Trim this little piece, and then bring the thread up. And then we're gonna do our last piece, and that's gonna be the olive green. So you want, there we go. So as you guys can see there, the green is slightly longer than everything else. So we'll tie that down right there. Give it some good strong wraps. Then flip her over and do the belly one last time. Hook point will split it for us. We'll kind of finagle it all the way around and tie that down. Alright. So all we gotta do is now trim all that excess stuff off the front. Cut that out, and then that's what we got. So, alright, that's it for this fly. It's really simple to tie, really durable, and does not take much material at all. If you guys want to see more fly tying videos in the future, let me know. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so what I'm going to be throwing tonight is a pseudo hair minnow. There we go, first fish, little snook. Saw him eat it. Oh, shouldn't be too afraid. First fish of the night. Ladyfish. Come on. Damn it. What do we got, Jack? Snapper. It's a nice mangrove, dude. I let my fly sink on the bottom. I think that's where I got him. Ah. What is that? What is that? That might be a jack. It came off, whatever it was. I think that might have been a jack. That kind of sucks only because I'm not 100% sure what that was. But it was fighting like, I mean, that fish pulled. I saw it wasn't like huge, it wasn't long. It wasn't a long fish, but it was pulling hard. Like ridiculously hard. So I knew that was just a jack. Backbone. That was a snook. He came over and swiped at it. Little dude. Snook number 2. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Only had 2 hours of being out there and we made the most of it. We got a bunch of fish to the board. The bugs are terrible, getting destroyed right now. That's the only reason I came in a little earlier than I wanted to. But we made it happen. That little minnow fly is killer, man. I mean, honestly, if you don't have anything like that in your fly box, definitely recommend you either buy some or now you know how to tie them. So the fly is super durable, really durable material. Even after all the fish we just caught, it's still good to go. It's all in one piece. But yeah, subscribe if you guys want to see more content like this, more fly tying videos, let me know. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.